Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Do you like stand-up comedy? Good. You're in the right place. I'm starting a new series, and this is episode 1 of the new series where we just look at stand-up comedians and comedians that I like, what I like about them, and we're going to look at specific bits of theirs and why I love those bits. It's going to be a very positive show. Hey, here are some comedians I like, and here's why I like them. Comedian number 1, ASMR drum roll, please. Bamford. I love Maria Bamford so much. She's one of my favorite comedians, and that's why I'm really glad to start off this series with her. She is one of the darkest comedians. Her material is so just depressing. You know, she talks about depression, anxiety, loneliness, just like the all the worst parts of the human experience in a way that's so
fucking funny, dude.
She's very like erratic and bombastic, and she'll do these characters and impressions on stage, but not in like a hacky way where it's like, do you guys like impressions? But she like weaves them like into the stand-up so effortlessly, like before you know it, she'll be telling a story and she'll just take on the character of her mother.
My mother told me before I went to my first girl-boy party in the 8th grade, she said, Maria, remember what we talked about? Gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes, 1, 2, watch the cold sores. Date rape is a lot more common than people think. You look so gorgeous. You were conceived in Groton, Connecticut in one night in a campsite. I am not saying you weren't planned. I'm just saying Bamfords get pregnant like falling off logs. Oh, Jenny's mom's here to pick you up. Will he have a good time?
I don't know why she doesn't do more voice acting, because she's fantastic. I know she's on the newest season of Big Mouth, but...
I'm Tito, the anxiety mosquito.
Anxiety mosquito?
Ow! I'm sorry, people hate it when I do that. People hate it when I do everything. But do I stop? No!
Yeah, the joke that we're going to talk about specifically is a joke about her life coach sister, and how her life coach sister will take all the negative bullshit that Maria throws at her and just puts that positive spin on it, and it's almost like a toxic positive spin. It's a joke about perspective, and I just think it's such a good joke, and I think it's a joke that exemplifies Maria's stand-up style specifically, and I just want to talk about it. So yeah, let's listen to some jokes.
I am trying to be a good person like all of us, right? My sister has become a life coach, and so I'm trying to challenge her with my negative thoughts.
Okay, that's a great premise. My sister has become a life coach, and I'm trying to challenge her with my negative thoughts. The best kind of premise is the kind of premise that gets a laugh before you even say the punchline. And so the premise being, my sister is a life coach, and I'm trying to challenge her with my negative thoughts. She set up what's about to happen, and the idea that you're trying to challenge the life coach with your negativity, like you're so negative that you're trying to I love that premise, and so far this is a great joke.
Hey, Maria, you got one for me? Sure. A word on too old to be in show business. Betty White, Dame Judi Dench, Joan Rivers, you're not old enough. Hit me.
You can start to see Maria going back and forth between the two characters, which is something that she does effortlessly. And I tried really hard to find video of this, but apparently there's no footage of this I can't find anywhere. I don't even think this special was recorded with video. I think it's just audio recorded, which is a shame because I love watching stand-up. I like watching it better than I like listening to it because I feel like the expressions are so important. But even still, you can clear as day tell there's two different characters being played here effortlessly by Maria. So what's about to happen is she set up the premise, and now she's going to do the rule of 3. Each example gets more and more absurd, kind of like you want to take it to like maybe a 2 to a 5 to a 10, you know, as far as absurdity goes. But one thing that she has with the second example, and that was the first example, so that was like the base, like, all right, here's the joke and here's the first example, and then the second example kind of subverts your expectations, which I think is great, and then the third example is taking it to a 10, making this literally a perfect joke.
Okay, fear I'll never be in a loving, committed relationship. Oof, I don't know, pass. I'll go back.
Yeah, it's the subversion of expectations. Oh yeah, I challenge her. Oh, I'm gonna be alone forever. Oh, I'll come back to that one. Like that's hilarious. I love that. The idea that the life coach, I got nothing for that. So here's the third example.
Okay, fear this scenario. You lose everything, including your mind, except the part of your mind that knows that you lost everything. Somehow you end up in the Philippines, walking the streets of Manila, and a bunch of itchy, filthy sweater remnants plucking a one-string banjo. No baggage. Hitting bottom is a jumping off point. What a gift.
That's such a good joke. I love that so much. She sets up the premise, which is a fantastic premise. That's so funny. Even the premise gets a laugh. And then she does 3 examples, which follows the rule of 3. But you could also say one standard terminology is a tag. If you have a punchline, and then you add another punchline, and you add another punchline. So it's setup, joke, tag. She uses the rule of 3, and she uses the multiple levels of absurdity to increase the joke and take the joke further. And then the middle one subverts your expectations, and then the third one takes it to such a degree that is so hyperbolic it's crazy. All while talking about the juxtaposition between her optimistic sister and how depressed she is. While talking about things that are like really important to her. Like she in the second example, oh, I'm worried I'm gonna die alone. That's so real. That's such like a good thing to worry about. And then the optimistic sister, oh, pass. That's so funny. So yeah, that's breaking down a Maria Bamford joke. So if you like Maria Bamford or you like me talking about stand-up and you want to see more, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'll be doing a lot more of these. I'm going to be cranking these guys out. So if you like that, please let me know. If you want to see more of this type of content, go ahead and hit the comment section. What other comedians do you want to hear me talk about? I did some polls because the British Spliff Man told me to do some polls. So go in the comments. Let me know what comedians you want to see me break down next. And love each other. Peace.